Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It must be Tuesday night. We are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, broadcasting from the WCIG 104.1 FM radio booth inside Snappers Grill and Comedy Club, located in scenic Palm Harbor, Florida. And now, on with the show.
Scenic Palm Harbor. It's more like Rockefeller Center, where you have to be rich to live in Palm Harbor. Don't you know that? Yes. Looking forward to it. Anyway, good evening. My name is Joe D'Angelo, your host, among other things. And welcome to the show tonight. And I'm here with my co-host, Devon Stopford.
As always,
How's
it's
that?
a pleasure. Yep.
Mr. Stopford. Welcome, Mr. Davis.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody, to the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers show. I am your host again, Joe D'Angelo, and we're ready to roll. We ready to roll?
Yep.
Okay. Here's the first item up for bids on The Price is Right. No, but that's what's going to be happening this Sunday. We have a Tampa Bay Lightning watch party over at Dockside in Spring Hill, Florida. I'm not a big fan of Spring Hill, Florida, but that's where the event is. That's where I will be. That's where Devon will be. That's where some of our members will be. We will be there live. And we are going to have some raffle items. And thank you, Jacqueline, for providing this fundraiser for the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers 2019 Toy Drive. So we're going to get rolling early. Okay, so the date is January 13th, 2019 at 7 o'clock p.m. Game time, actually. The address is 4329 Commercial Way, Spring Hill, Florida, 34606. If you have any questions or anything, the number is 352-610-4915. We are going to have a lightning watch party. We're going to have all kinds of lightning merchandise there for all you people out in Spring Hill. Let's rep the bolts. Let's lead them on to victory. Let's buy some raffle items. Support the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers as we're looking to buy some bikes. Get the year really early. I mean, this is January, and we're already thinking about, I want lots of bikes.
Yeah.
Lots of bikes. It's going to be really, really good to get off on the right foot for 2019. So, folks, you don't want to miss it. Get down to Dockside. Gators Dockside. And once again, that address is 4329 Commercial Way, Spring Hill, Florida. All right, so there you go. I'm going to be at Gators.
I'll be.
Yep, so come on down. Buy some raffle items. Root on the bolts as we go on to victory out in Spring Hill, Florida. Sound good? Thank you, Devon. All right. So that's our events calendar for January. You're going to see more of that each month. We're probably going to have an event. And, Jen's working on a lot of things, but one of the things that she's working on is more fundraising. I need to have more of that because we want to have like double the amount of toys that we had this year.
Yeah, it was great, but we want more.
We want more. Ronnie has a little truck. We want a big truck. We want to actually fill as many trucks as we can because it's very important that, we do this. And like I said, now, not only are we doing it with the
Studio.
Going to a studio and dropping off the toys for Mason Dixon, we're also doing it for Clorox gift program, which Clorox matches whatever donations we get. So if donations are made, Clorox matches them for the gift program. As if that's not enough, I'm sure everybody's watching the Lightning game. It's going to be getting underway at 7:30 tonight. So if you don't watch us now, you can watch us later. Of course, we had some management meetings and we made some decisions and stuff. One of the decisions was to close the group as there's been, shall we say, just some things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on top, and a lot of the people on the bottom want to be where we are. We've been very successful with our show and our group and the company itself. Every year getting bigger and better, and we want to keep our material from being stolen, from being
Put in other groups.
Yeah. So we want to do this, and you'll be seeing changes as we go on, but you will be able to watch us. So it's not the end of the world. If you're a member, great. You can see our fabulous show and each and every week. And of course, some of the other material that we have too is on YouTube. So you can subscribe to that and watch our program there too, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, our YouTube page is doing well. Is it
Yeah,
not?
it's growing slowly. It's
Slowly,
the thing about YouTube is they don't call it growing a channel for no reason. Sometimes it takes a little while, but we put up new content every week. Lots of new stuff coming in for the new year. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hit that little bell button that's right next to the subscribe button too, so you get notified
Yes.
whenever we post stuff.
And of course, remember, folks, we post onto our individual pages. If you're friends of ours, you'll see the shows on our walls. Whether it be Jeremy's wall, my wall, Devon's wall, you'll always be able to see it, and that's important. So, just so you know, there's some changes. We'll go over them as time goes on. You'll see. Let's get to some lightning news today. Very, very happy to. I caught this as soon as it came out. That. No surprise to me because Andrei Vasilevsky deserves the damn thing. He is the best goaltender in the NHL.
Period.
Tell me who's better. Thank you.
Nobody.
Thank you. He replaces Carey Price. Come on now. Carey Price was good at one time, yes, but Andrei Vasilevsky is the goalie right now. The goalie. He was the goalie last year when I thought he should have got the Vezina. And he's the Vezina winning goalie right now. Give him the Vezina right now. Don't even wait till the end of the year. Give him the Vezina now. He's that damn good. He's been amazing for us.
Yes.
And Louis Domingue, well, you know what? I mean, he's been great too. Make no mistake about it. He is a great backup, and he did great when he started for us. And I think Cooper needs to get him in there.
I do too.
I really do. I think it was a mistake not playing Domingue in the last game, and we're going to go over that showing, not Lightning hockey in the last game at all, and it very much disappointed me.
It was disappointing. Very disappointing.
Okay, how can you argue when you have Nikita Kucherov, the best player right now in hockey, Steven Stamkos, who's really stepped it up, and he's our captain.
Yeah, he stepped it up great.
And Vasi will be joining the Atlantic side. Of course, the Atlantic Division is the best. I mean, anybody that tells you different, like the Metropolitan Division, that is pathetic. Who do you got in the Metropolitan anyway? You got the New York Rangers, who they suck. I know that's probably going to be on the highlight reel. He loves when I do that. My producer just okay, there's the clip right there. Joe's making a weird face or constructive criticism over the rags from Madison Square Garden, the old 1940 Rangers, the 1994 Rangers. Another 20-25 years they'll win it again. Right now they have a sucky team with a sucky coach. I'm not going to waste my breath with that. Vasi is 16-4-2 with a 0.920 save percentage, 2.60 goals against. He missed 14 games earlier this season with a broken foot, comes back, and he delivers every time. And, he's not perfect, though. No. He's not perfect. He's had his share of giving up 4 or 5 goals, but that's okay. Hi, Jacqueline Dupandre. How's my friend? We'll see you Sunday. We're going to be there, and we're going to have a raffle, and we're going to have a lightning watch party, and we're going to kick butt, take names, make money to get those kids those bikes.
Deserving.
Yes. Okay, so how can you deny Vassy, getting into the All-Star
You
game?
can't. He's definitely an all-star.
Who's better than him?
Nobody. He's an all-star.
Yeah, he's an All-Star for a reason. And the only reason why he's not the starter, I'll tell you this right now, the only reason why he's not the starter is because of the fact that he missed those games earlier in the season with that broken foot. And for him to come back so quick.
Yeah, that was definitely amazing.
And how about that game when the first game he came back? What a performance.
Yeah.
He looked like the absolute best goalie in the NHL.
He didn't miss a beat.
No, he didn't. He was amazing. So I am so glad that he's going to be in the Nets for the Atlantic Division.
We also got a vote to get a point in.
That is what I was coming up to next. That is very important. Bolts fans, go on there. You could vote up to 10 damn times on that website. Get on there. Press that button. Braden Point. 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 Do it as many times as you can. Braden Point.
He deserves to be in there too.
So who are we supposed to vote for again?
You are supposed to vote for Braden Point.
Okay, I got it now.
You got it?
I think
Just
so.
in case.
Yeah.
Because I'll remind you later again. Because Braden Point, it is a conspiracy.
But he didn't get in.
How the hell do you not put this guy in the All-Star game?
That's mind-boggling question.
Mind-boggling. I
I don't know.
I don't understand it.
I don't either.
How do you not get him in there? Look at these stats. Again, folks. Here it is. Here it is. The Bible. For your broadcast journalist. For you to hear me each and every week tell you about this. Right?
Yep.
Facts don't lie. Facts and figures don't lie, folks.
Nope.
I'm a broadcast journalist. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it hard. And it's all going to be legit facts. That's it. That's all I got to say. Braden Point. 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 10 times. Up to 10 times a day, folks. Get on there and vote. I'm going to keep on refreshing your memory, too. I need you to vote for Braden Point every day, 10 times. For those of you that can't count, get somebody that can.
It'll probably
My
stop
producer
at 10.
knows how to count to 10.
I can count to 10 in 7 different languages.
Well, we're in the United States, so English would
Yeah,
be
we'll
the
speak
preferred language.
American. I speak American.
Yes,
It'll
please.
probably stop you too at 10. So
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Well, it will. Unfortunately, it will stop you at 10.
Anywho.
I have done that every day, 10 times every day, without fail.
I do something else 10 times every day. Anywho.
Why don't you let everybody know who's in the room right now before I get onto the ugly stats?
What do you mean who's in the room?
Who's watching?
You meant the chat room. Okay, I thought there was somebody else in the room with us. Man, you can't say stuff like that to me. I'll get paranoid. Of course, Jennifer Barkowski was watching. She's at the game tonight, so she's going to be enjoying the
lovely. Jen is
Tampa
at
Bay
the
Lightning
game.
at the scene of the crime,
Oh,
which
you
is
lucky
great.
thing.
Yep.
Lucky thing.
Yeah,
Well, isn't
right.
Woody there too?
I don't know.
yeah, Woody's there.
Woody? Who's the Woody?
Dylan.
Dylan. That's right.
Yep. Janice Almberg, our great friend Janice, was watching.
Yes. Janice.
Robert Smith, who has the greatest name ever because Robert Smith is also the same name as the lead singer from The Cure.
Robert Smith is cool.
That's right.
He's that snapper guy.
Yeah, Jacqueline DePondry was watching with us too.
And we will see her this weekend. She's going to have that thing. There's Robert Smith right there. There he is right there.
Cool.
We just hit him up with a shout out. He just passed the studio there.
Oh, Wayne Skinny just joined. What's up, Wayne? We are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers.
Wayne!
Joe is just about to dive into the meat and potatoes of the show, so to speak.
Well, unfortunately, the meat and potatoes sucked
Yeah.
because we lost.
okay, liver and onions then. We're getting into the liver and onions of the
I
show.
don't do liver. What did they say? Brother Joe. Oh, right. Brother Wayne Skinny. Okay, so do I have to report this?
Yeah,
You know,
of
You're a
course.
broadcast journalist,
That's
so
true.
suck it up. Give them the news.
I know.
We don't want to. But
Well, you know what? For the first time in over a month, the Tampa Bay Lightning lost.
good run though.
Yeah, we lost.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Hey, yeah. It was a nightmare, folks. I mean, this was not the Tampa Bay Lightning that showed up to our
No.
game against San Jose. I'm not taking anything against San Jose. Don't get me wrong. San Jose is a pretty damn good team. 23, 13, and 7. That's a pretty damn good record right there. That ain't no Tampa Bay Lightning, though.
No.
They got us at a good time, man. We were, I'm not trying to make excuses. We lost the game. Yes, we did. Can we beat San Jose? Absolutely.
Yes.
Will we beat San Jose next time? You're
Yes.
damn right. When we face them in our house, not no damn Shark Tank.
They're going down.
They're going down. I'm going to tell you right now, we could beat San Jose. But unfortunately, it was a tough game and a tough loss. I don't think Vasi had it. I was disputing the fact that, I love Cooper. He's a great coach and everything. I love the guy. We're friends. I talk to him after the game when I see him. I would have started Domingue.
I would have.
Yeah, I would have started our backup because you know what? You do not want to burn out Vasi. It's, we're at 42. We're at the halfway point of the season and stuff. Vasi's getting a little bit tired.
Seventh game. That was the seventh game in a row, I believe.
Yeah, so, I sensed it. In the first period, you could tell that they did.
They were off.
Yeah.
A lot.
All right, so let's review it, even though we really don't want to. Started the game. It took a while for them to get going. Right, I think it was at the 9:27 mark. Logan Couture scored, and it was 1-0. At the 10:01 mark, boom, another goal, and it's 2-0. We're already down 2-0, and everybody's like, "Well, 2-0 is not that bad. We can handle 2-0. It's all right." It was almost like we didn't have a heartbeat. I think the guys were really, really sluggish. It was a very tough California road trip. They were very tired. They didn't show any kind of.
No, they were just very sloppy. They weren't us.
The passing, the turnovers, everything just
open nets.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, but let's see. I gotta move over a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, because I have to read my card here. So Victor Hedman scored at 16-13, his 5th goal of the year, assisted by Steven Stamkos and Andre Palat. We got on the board. It was 2-1 at the end of the first period. I thought there was a little bit of life there, very, very little. When we scored, Hetty scored that goal. You could sense maybe, all right, well, maybe this will be okay, and could turn it around. But the second period, that damn Evander Kane with his 13th on a power play at 4:23 of the second period, you could start sensing that maybe the steam is rolling off a little bit thicker. They're sluggish more. They can't keep up with San Jose. At 4:53, Sergachev, his first goal of the season. Finally, Sergei finally scored. I think there was a big celebration there for him. Everybody was happy for him that he scored his goal finally. Yes. We ended the period at 3-2. So really, we weren't out of it. It's just that the team was just fatigued, and it was a tough road trip. There was no doubt about it. And all right, let's go to the third period now. We're down 3-2. There is hope. We were still sluggish. Did you sense that even in the second period? Yeah. So third period at 5:18, Evander Kane again with his 14th, and it's 4-2, and I'm like, oh boy, this is not good. I don't think they're coming back because they didn't
look good.
They didn't attack.
They didn't do nothing.
They didn't look solid at all. It was frustrating to watch. They scored again at 12:20. The game was over at that point, 5-2 loss. their first loss since November, the end of November.
Had a good streak going.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can complain
No,
about this team.
no.
You're on top of the world. You've won 32 games. It's 32, 8, and 2. You got 66 points after tonight, when they come out and they kick butt and they show what they're capable of doing. I predict that they will get back on the victory chain.
They always come out good after a loss.
Absolutely, that's a fact. I think you'll see a different Lightning team. You'll see the team that you expect to see tonight. Okay. And I don't think that Cooper leaves Vasian the whole game if he sees that Vasi's struggling a little bit or sluggish. I don't think that after 5 goals you're going to survive in that net. So hopefully Vasi will come back and have a good game. Yeah. So tonight, entering into the game tonight, we have 66 points. We lead second place Toronto by 10 points. They have 56 points, followed by the Bruins, 52 points.
Ooh.
The Sabres at 50 points. The Montreal Canadiens, 49 points. Florida Panthers at 41 points. The Red Wings at 39 points. And the last place, Ottawa Senators, with a mere 35 points. Oh, that's terrible.
It is.
Not much of a fight going on in those bottom tiers, but you certainly have the Maple Leafs, the Bruins, the Sabres. They'll be in it for a while. They show that they're strong. I'm not so sure the Canadiens and the Panthers and the Red Wings and the Senators have anything on the Lightning.
They don't.
The Metropolitan, the weak-ass Metropolitan, I always say, the horrible Metropolitan. Other than the Capitals, maybe the Penguins. Blue Jackets are tough, but they're not really Stanley Cup team. Metropolitan's weak. The Islanders are on a roll right now. The Islanders are 23-13 with 50 points. So they are on a roll, and Ronnie Pisco, I know, is very, very happy right now that the Islanders, and of course I am too, being an Islander fan back in the day, and their second favorite team right now. I'm happy for them. Unless they play us, we will defeat them again, just like we did the first time we played them. We will beat them again. The Islanders will suffer the same fate, and as the Rangers also will suffer dire consequences. The Queen will be knocked out of his perch and replaced by a sucky backup.
Drop the hammer.
Drop the hammer on the Queen. He's been getting the hammer dropped ever since he was named to the All-Star team. How do you...
0-5.
Okay. Henry Lundqvist is a well-known goaltender. Okay? And yes, he's won a lot of games in his career. That was then. This is now. He sucks.
He does.
He gives up 5 goals a game. He's terrible. He's not the same. But then again, when you play for the Rangers, ask some of our ex-Rangers how it feels to play for a team like the Rangers. Blah.
Blah.
Yeah, blah. They suck. How much you want to make a bet? If you talk to those former Rangers, you say, hey, you miss playing for the Rangers? You miss Madison Square Garden where your kids are always, it's not safe to walk the streets of Manhattan, Times Square. Who's going to go there? What terrorist is going to go there, drop bombs in there to run their cars into people? It is not safe.
No.
You're going to treat your family out to a night at Madison Square Garden for $50,000 just to watch a crappy team and an overrated goaltender that hasn't been good in like 2 or 3 years? And you're going to put him on the All-Star break. You got nobody else. You got nobody else on that team that's good, so you put in a goaltender that's old and sucky. Oh, they must be desperate. I understand the rule is that every team has to have at least one player from each team. So you look down that Rangers roster and it's terrible. It's terrible. It ain't no Islander team.
No.
It's not an up-and-coming great team like the Islanders. This team sucks.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere.
No.
Their fans are just, put the bag over your head. Don't.
Put the bag over your head and walk on.
Yeah, I mean, forget about it. They're done. The Rangers, give it up. Forget about it. Those poor fans. They spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars for tickets. For what? It's terrible. Terrible product. That guy from MSG, horrible. Horrible. He's not like Stu Sternberg, but he's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Sternberg, he's an idiot. I mean, never had a winning team in all the years he's been running that Tampa Bay Rays organization. Move him out. Get him out. Sell him. Please, sell him. Get him out. You're not going to get anywhere. Not going to get anywhere. Anyway, so that's it for the standings, and that was fun. Always like busting on the Rangers.
Rags.
The Rags.
Well, we are right about the halfway mark.
Are we already?
Pretty close. It goes fast, doesn't it?
It does.
It really does.
Right.
So, we are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, broadcasting from the WZIG 104.1 FM radio booth inside Snappers Grill and Comedy Club.
Dollar Taco Night.
Yep. Located in scenic Palm Harbor, Florida. It is Dollar Taco Night. Karaoke out on the patio as usual.
Yep.
There's something else going on here. Some sort of craft party with a bunch of ladies.
About 20, 25 people here.
Yeah, they're doing things.
They're engaging in the craft process.
Yeah, I see some hot glue guns out there, and it's pretty well turned. I don't know what this is about, but we should go talk to that lady afterwards and see what because this isn't the first time we've seen these people up here.
No,
so.
of course not. No.
Yeah, it's a shame that unfortunately tonight's Lightning news had to be so dire. And but like we talked about at the beginning of the season, we're gonna have ups, we're gonna have downs, and
Exactly.
this is just one of those down times.
Yeah.
But we'll fight through it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Hopefully, Jennifer Barkowski will be our ambassador at the game tonight, and the fact that she's there will give a little bit more luck.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes. Jen, you're a good luck charm, but I predict the Lightning victory regardless.
I
Who's
do.
there? Lightning victory. They always come back after a setback.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about it. You worried about it?
No.
No? Okay. Well, Mr. Davis?
All right. Let's say hi to a couple other people that have joined us
Okay.
since we last gave a shout out to our favorite fans, family, friends, and stalwart viewers: Kevin Cohen,
Kevin Cohen.
Kaylee Lynn, Kimberly Norris McIntosh.
Kim.
We're watching. What's going on, guys? I think everybody's a little busy out there tonight.
Well, it's a Lightning game going on.
Yeah. People are. It's the New Year's officially over.
But the beautiful thing about it is you don't have to watch us live.
No.
Mm-mm.
I gave you the options before.
Yep. We
Yeah.
are going not just nationwide,
Uh-huh.
not just worldwide,
Mm-hmm.
not just galaxy-wide, not only universe-wide, but we're going into other dimensions.
Yes.
That's right.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfectly drawn up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I tried.
Very good producer. Award-winning producer, hopefully, one day.
I tried.
Probably.
I tried. So do you want to try doing a segment now, or is there something else that you want to talk about?
Oh, I got to do the
concerning
rankings
Lightning?
first.
Okay.
Yep. Got to do the rank. Got to do it. Got to do
Solid.
the justice. All right. Let's start our top 10. Now, for the last 2 weeks, I have not gone off. The blood pressure has not gone off high. It's been fantastic. It's been mellow. Here are your top 10. Okay, Devon. Let's see. Start at number 10. Start at number 10 and work our way up to the number 1 seed.
Number 10, Pittsburgh Penguins.
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Number 9.
Give me number 9.
Number 9, Vegas Golden Knights.
Vegas Golden Knights.
Number 8, San Jose Sharks.
Sharks. Yeah, they beat us.
7, Boston Bruins.
Boo. I don't like any Boston teams.
No.
That includes you too, Marsha Brady and your Patriots.
Number 6, Nashville Predators.
Nashville Predators.
Number 5, Calgary Flames.
Flames. They're going in flames when we beat them.
4, Washington Capitals.
Okay, Mr. Ovechkin, get ready because we're going to lay the smack down on you when we play you.
3, Winnipeg Jets.
The Jets are tough.
2, Toronto Maple Leafs.
Toronto, you are done. You ain't catching us. Forget about it. And give me your number 1 ranked team for the 3rd time.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Number 1 rated team, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Well, damn, they did it again. Ooh, they did it
right.
again. They got it right again. I mean, I can't help but to be impressed. I mean,
They're on a roll.
they're getting it done, man.
Yep.
They're getting it done. I'm impressed. So that concludes our Tampa Bay Lightning stuff.
Yeah, you know, we just got to keep our nose to the ground and keep playing the way they have been. You know, take the losses as they come and try to correct.
It's all right. 1 loss.
It happens.
You know,
No, it don't matter.
1 loss is not going to hurt us.
That's right.
So what kind of segment would you like to do now, Mr. Davis?
We got a lot of time to kill, so let's try a segment we haven't done in a little while. Let's see about this here. This is a segment we haven't done in a while that I call "Who's Dead."
I think this is Jeremy's favorite.
I think so.
This is a list of people who have shuffled away the mortal coil, bit the big bazooka. They took a long dirt nap, and all that other jazz. People that have died on January the 8th throughout history. Here's a little history lesson for you guys out there at ThunderStrikers land. Eli Whitney. You guys remember your 5th grade history lesson?
That'd be a negative.
Yeah, Eli Whitney died 1825 on January the 8th. He was the inventor of the cotton gin, which was one of the first devices that was used to mass manufacture cotton products like shirts and things like that. Before him, it was all done by hand and whatnot. So basically, he is relatively the founding father of modern automation and manufacturing.
Okay.
Eli Whitney.
Okay. Next.
Yeah, we're going to go back a little further in history here. Galileo Galilei.
Never heard of him.
You've never heard of Galileo?
No.
Galileo.
Yeah. I was about to do that too. Galileo Figaro. You want to do the whole song?
No.
We got plenty of time.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Galileo, one of the first people that fought against the overly religious ideas of the Catholic Church and their view of the universe. He was confined to his home for most of his life because of his belief and proof that Earth was not the center of the universe. Rest in peace, Galileo Galilei.
Oh, Galileo Galilei.
Yeah.
Marco.
Polo.
Marco.
Yep, not just a fun game to play in the pool, but also a very, very famous explorer from Venice. Dead in 1324.
Team.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah, you know,
age.
eventually.
Marco.
It happens to all of us.
Marco. Hola.
You know, there's a pool that's outside of my apartment, and during the summer, the kids go out there and they play that game all day long, just screaming for hours. Oh, so boring. I want to go out there and just anyway, I can't say that on a family show. Here's something for our French viewers. Francois Mitterrand, president of France.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Dead.
What do I care about France?
He was actually a really, really important
I know a word in
leader
France.
Leader of France.
You ever hear that word?
No.
What?
Oui.
Was it voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
That was a song, wasn't it?
It was.
There you go.
That's pretty much all the French I can speak.
Okay.
I can speak other things in French, but
Anybody else?
This might be the most famous person on the list that everybody's heard about. One of the great Americans, Dave Thomas.
Yes, Mr. Wendy's. Stop putting the damn mustard on my burger.
You don't like mustard on your burger?
Do not violate the burger meat with that crap mustard on my burger.
Do you remember
who the hell started that tradition of putting mustard on my damn burger?
It brings out the flavor of the meat.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. Do you remember the Where's the Beef commercial? Where's the beef?
Well, you know what? I like the burgers, and I like the cheese, and I like the bacon and everything. Get that damn mustard. How the hell do you know if I want mustard or not? You know what I'm saying? It's maybe a South thing. Maybe they like to douse that crap all over the damn burgers here, but it's unacceptable. And if I get another one next time, you're going to hear it in volts. I don't give a damn if it's the Tampa Bay Lightning giveaway burger, which I normally get, the double stack. Do not put mustard on my damn burger. Wendy's, get it through your head. I do not want that on my burger.
There's an easy way to make sure that they don't put mustard on your burger.
And you tell me how.
It's really simple. You say, please don't put mustard on my burger. And then they don't.
Really?
Yeah. And then if they do, then you bring it back and you say, you put mustard on my burger, you foolish person.
I know that you wanted to say something better than that.
It's a family show.
Yeah, well,
yeah. Anyway.
I'm a family man. Oh, before we get off the subject.
Oh, okay.
There was another death.
Who?
The WWE.
Oh, yeah. Gene Okerlund.
Mean Gene Okerlund. Hulk Hogan's buddy.
Let's have a moment of silence while Taps is playing for Mean Gene. Even though he didn't die on January the 8th.
No, he didn't. Not today.
We will still miss him.
We will miss him. He was a great voice, iconic voice of the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Who's Dead. Eventually, we'll all end up on that list. Eventually. Oh, well, there was one guy.
For a long time.
There was one guy, but, that's a whole other story.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's talk about Mean Gene for a minute, man.
Yeah, man.
What a great personality he was.
He was. He was the face of the announcing team. He was the most popular for the longest time, Mean Gene.
Yeah.
And of course, Hulk Hogan, that was his boy.
Yeah.
Great buddies.
Yep. Great voice, great personality.
And kudos to the WWE for having that tribute.
Yeah.
Well, of course they were going to. The man was an absolute legend.
Yeah.
I remember in like the mid 90s, early 2000s, there was like WWE wrestling video games that were out. And Mean Gene was an unlockable character that you could play in those games. And he was the best wrestler out of all of them.
He was.
And I always thought it was so funny, like seeing him out there, like body slamming Macho Man. Oh, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Yeah, he had fun doing, and that's what we do.
That's right, brother.
We have fun doing what we're doing now. Mean Gene
have fun doing what he loved, what he wanted to be a part of.
And that be broadcasting. That be broadcasting, folks, and that's what we do. We broadcast.
That's right. Let's look up some facts about good old Mean Gene while we're on the topic, because, I remember, I was never really big into wrestling and stuff like that.
Right.
I remember being into it when I was a kid, when I still thought that it was, like, real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real, but it's not real.
No.
Staged, but still, no, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Okerlund was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2006 by Hulk Hogan or Terry Bollea.
Gene Bollea.
Yeah, Terry. Just can't call him Terry.
Terry
Call
Gene
him
Bollea.
Holster. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
He had a long life.
He had a long career too. According to this, he started in the radio, as we are attempting to get into, in 1970.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got a resume, folks.
Yeah.
He does.
He's got a resume. And my resume is just starting my second year in broadcasting.
Yeah, according to this, he had a band in high school called Gene Carroll and the Shades. I'm gonna have to look this up.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Apparently, his nickname Mean Gene was given to him by Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yep. Mr. Jesse the Body.
Apparently, he served as the best man at the Iron Sheik's wedding. That's funny.
Yeah.
I remember the Iron
Broken
Sheik.
English.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okerlund died on the morning of January 2nd, 2019 at the ripe old age of 76 in Sarasota, Florida.
Yes, right in Sarasota.
Yep.
76 is a good life, folks.
That's a good run. That's a good run.
Yeah.
And there's some other stuff here about awards and accomplishments, mostly like Hall of Fame type stuff. Apparently, he won 2 Slammy Awards. I don't even know what those are.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
Well, there were just statues of slamming, slamming somebody. Kind of self-explanatory.
Yep. And plus, he was a very good-looking man. I mean, look at that guy. Got that classy
Good
mustache.
shape.
Actually, now that I think about it,
No.
you guys sort of look alike.
No,
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Aha! Now I've got a little project to work on. This is something that I'll do as
I definitely do not see it.
I will do
all due respect to Mean Gene Okerlund, who's an iconic broadcaster, and of course, I've only been doing this a few years, but for me, to be even mentioned with me and Gene Oakland, just talking about him and everything gives me a rush.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we don't look alike at all.
I think you
No.
do. This will be my project. Something else I could do over the course of the next week is I'll do
Tutti
a
Frutti.
split shot.
Oh,
I'll
Rudy.
do a split shot
Tutti
of
Frutti.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, Rudy. Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy. Bop, bop, do that, bop, bang, boom.
Tutti Frutti.
Yep.
If you're gonna sing that, you got to get into it.
Wow, come on.
Woo-hoo.
I'm not at that.
But no, this is what
I'm
I'll
not
do.
at that point right now.
This is what I'll do is I'm gonna do a split screen so you'll have you on one side and Mean Gene on the other, and I'll
There's
prove to you.
absolutely nothing. No. There's no resemblance. No.
Anyway,
I'm good looking. Mean Gene, just we don't judge. So
hang on. Before we move on, I just wanna bring up a picture here just so you can see what I'm talking about. I just wanna bring up a picture.
once again, I wish Jeremy had some insurance so he can go get his eyes checked.
Yeah, I do too.
Because there is no way that man looks like anywhere
No.
near
No,
like me. There's nothing.
nothing.
I don't have the wrinkles.
Well, I mean, he's like 20 or 30 years on you in this picture. So how about
It's just not happening, folks.
No.
He
No.
dyed his mustache there, and he's got hardly any hair on the edges there.
anyway, enough
Yeah.
about Mean Gene.
Yeah, great
miss
guy.
him. We'll
Great
miss him.
guy. Definitely somebody to look up to. He was a broadcast journalist, just like myself. It's just that he was far more polished and
I wouldn't
accomplished.
say he was a broadcast journalist. I would say he was more of like a television personality.
Well, he was.
Because he wasn't
He was.
reporting news. He was introducing characters,
Mhm.
moderating disputes between different wrestlers and stuff. It's not
Yeah.
like he was reporting facts
Yeah.
or statistics as
Huh.
you like to do.
Of course, I like to tell it like it is. I'm a stats guy. That's what I do.
All right, let's move on to one other segment here. One of our
Yes.
favorites.
The news.
This is the news. Wacky, wild, and ridiculous news from all around the world. Brought to you by the CEO, founder, president, grand poobah, consigliere, HNIC, and my good buddy, a Mr. D'Angelo. Now, hit him, baby.
That was good. That was good. I thought he was going to have a heart attack.
That was my Mean Gene impression, by the way.
Okay, you ready, folks? Because we got some real barn busters here. Ready? Okay, holy cow. A calf born with one giant eye has inspired a flock of Indian devotees to worship him as a god. The mooing Messiah, who has yet to be named, was born with cycopia in West Bengal. His owners are Muslim, but are letting Hindu locals come by to praise the miracle of God.
Wow.
How about that?
The cow is worshipped as a sacred being over in
It is.
India. If you go to McDonald's in India, they don't serve quarter pounders. Hey, whatever.
Whatever. Okay, on to the next. Hey, how about we do Florida? The state that we live in.
Is this a story about Florida Man?
Yes.
The worst superhero ever?
A Florida stripper took naked rage to a new level when she threatened to go on a mass shooting spree, authorities said. Bran Brakash, 31, allegedly plotted to open fire at a busy nightclub.
Oh boy.
With an AR-15, Lakeland police said. She accused of posting details of a planned massacre of the blogging site Tumblr under the handle Taking Lives.
AR-15. A stripper with an AR-15. Now that's scary.
Yeah.
Never ceases to amaze
Yes,
me.
it does.
We live in Florida for a reason.
This place
don't
is
we?
out of control, man.
It's
like
out of
the,
control.
It's like the Wild West around
It's like
here.
crazy people here. Okay, old habits never die hard. A 90-year-old cyclist was stripped of his gold medal for taking performance-enhancing drugs, officials said. Carl Grove of Bristol, not Tennessee, Bristol, Indiana. I didn't want to offend your Bristol, Tennessee. Carl Grove of Bristol, Indianapolis, or Indiana, won the Masters Track National Championship sprint cycling race last summer, but officials later found synthetic steroids in his system. Well, that's what you get for cheating.
Yep.
90 years old and he's putting that stuff in him.
You know, there's a saying that says cheaters never win. Totally wrong. Cheaters always win. It's if you get caught. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
well,
as my mentor tells me, it's not cheating if you ain't getting caught.
this guy's 90 years old and he's popping roids.
Jeez.
You know, nothing else is working, so,
No.
you know.
He's got to do something.
Okay, Jeremy
Dude.
Davis.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Who said that? You know who said that?
I do not.
I think it was Bill Belichick. I'm not sure, though.
Well, he cheats all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
Cheater.
yeah, and he gets caught, too.
Marsha Brady and the Cheaters.
Let's see. Man, there's a lot of Florida stories in here. Okay, here. Here's one right from our hometown of Tampa. And in another episode, and in another example of offspring going bonkers in the Sunshine State, a suburban Tampa man allegedly hurled a pizza in his father's face after learning that the dad helped deliver him as a baby. What?
What a
Doesn't make any
perfect
sense.
waste of a pizza.
I know. I hope it wasn't. I hope it was one of those pineapple pizzas, because you can throw a pineapple pizza at somebody, but if it was one of the
I think
good
it's
pizzas,
unacceptable to throw any
Uh-uh.
kind of food at somebody.
Yeah.
Cops arrested Robert Houston Thursday at the holiday home, which was splattered with red sauce and toppings. It wasn't clear why the birth news cheesed him off. Man, that's a bad pun. Terrible.
Ooh.
Why would you be mad that? I don't know. That these stories are getting out
Why
of
you
control.
throwing food?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This ain't Animal House.
Here we go again, Florida. A Florida woman allegedly started pummeling her parents when they refused to take her to an Outback steakhouse. Hey, you know, what? Can't think of a better reason to beat the crap out of your parents if they don't take you to Outback, right? Officials said Dina Seltzer of Lake Worth even tried to go all Crocodile Dundee on her folks by ripping a 12-inch decorative knife off the wall and shouting, "I'm going to effing kill you." Yeah. Man, she must have really wanted some steak.
She probably did.
Now that's a knife.
That's another epic moment right there.
Yeah.
What?
Let's
That's
see
Florida,
here.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place is out of control. Let's do one more here. Let's see. You got any more of these, or
Nope.
All right. Let's see. Oh God, these puns are terrible. There's a method to his madness. A Utah burglary suspect claims he couldn't have committed the break-in for which he was busted because he was high on crystal meth. Yeah. The St. George man, whose name was not released, was being questioned on December 18th for a burglary when he said he was high on methamphetamine that day and does break-ins only while high on heroin. Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You got to make sure you're on the right drug before you start breaking into people. He was arrested anyhow because his fingerprints and shoe prints matched those on the scene.
Bye-bye.
Terrible. And that, folks, was the news.
Never ceases to amaze me. Each and every week that we do that news.
Never amazes me.
Never surprises you.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Well, you know what? I mean, you know, there's people with tremendous amounts of problems.
We all have problems, but you gotta have some self-control. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Have a little decency.
You think?
A little self-control.
They don't have it anymore.
No, it's crazy.
The whole world's going down.
Vato loco.
Whole world's going down. This is why I no, I
This
can't.
is why.
I can't say that.
This is
part.
why you need us.
Yeah.
This is why you need to tune into our show. Absolutely. Tell them, Jeremy.
Yeah, we make sense out of the crazy world that we live in.
Yeah.
We are the rock that you can cling to in the storm.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not Delilah. We're not going to help you with your sexual life,
No,
or you're not getting along with your husband, or
whatever.
takeoff is in for a landing, and we don't handle that. We don't
No.
handle that stuff. No.
They can keep that to themselves.
Keep it personal, folks. Keep your damn drama, everything that's going on, and everything just crazy people. Just man, it's just, the world.
Oh, are you about ready to fly off the handle?
No, I'm actually calm.
Okay.
I'm calm.
Maybe I should shoot you up with meth and see you
That's
fly
not
off the
gonna
handle in here.
I don't do drugs.
No?
Nope. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that funny stuff. I don't. No.
Probably better. Probably better for you.
Yeah.
that way.
It is, because imagine how crazy I'd be if I was on that stuff.
Ooh,
Ooh,
now that would be some entertainment.
Yeah, that would be.
that would be more than what.
Yeah. That's like a
No
volcano.
words.
That's like a volcano ready to erupt.
Yeah.
You don't want to open that can of Pandora's box.
So what about you, Devin? What have you been up to this week? Tell everybody what you've been doing.
Nothing really.
Nothing?
No.
Well, he comes over to
Yeah, I come over.
he comes over to D'Angelo Casa and eats.
Yeah.
That's what he does. I can't blame him.
Come over Sunday.
Yeah, it's usually Sundays, sometimes Mondays. Yeah, it depends on the scheduling and everything, what I got going on. But for the most part, he's over.
Eating that pasta.
What's up, Kevin? So, yeah. I'm
Of course, I'm eating that pasta.
Devin's
Mhm.
low key. He likes to just chill, relax.
Yep. A man of few words,
A man
which I
of few
appreciate.
words. Yeah, he's kind of like behind the scenes type of, lay back. Just give me an Xbox, whatever the hell it is.
PS4.
Let me play on this for about 16 or 24 hours, and the rest of the time I'll sleep.
No, it's not like that.
It's pretty damn close. Every
Dude.
time I talk to this guy, he's either sleeping or he's playing at his Xbox.
Or I'm watching Hulu or Netflix.
Speaking of, have you guys heard about this series on Netflix, Bird Box?
Yeah.
I don't need to hear about this Bird
No,
Box
please don't.
stupid stuff.
It's
It's
stupid.
stupid.
But you have been hearing about it.
Of course.
Almost can't escape it.
I don't understand it. What do you put a freaking
Blindfold over.
blindfold over your eyes or
it's
something?
apparently I haven't seen it. I don't care.
I watched
but,
the first 5 minutes, and that was enough.
okay.
Is that something that has to do with smoking weed?
No.
Has
I'm
nothing to do with
after
smoking weed?
watching the first 5 minutes, I'm actually surprised they didn't do it on there. To be honest,
No. The stoners need their shows back. Like, what was that stoner show that was on there on the cable? What the hell was
Trailer
it?
Park
Weeds.
Weeds. That was
Weeds.
Yeah,
that's
there
an
you go.
interesting show.
There's for your stoners right there.
That was an
Weeds.
interesting show.
Weeds.
The weeds.
That was a show that suffered from what I call oversaturation. So this is what happens. The show comes out and it's interesting for the first season because it's got a good premise, right?
Mm-hmm.
People realize that it's a good show and they bring it back for a second season, and it's the same writers as the first season, and it's still pretty good.
Mhm.
But with a premise like that, by the third season they realize that they can't do the same things that they did the
Yeah.
seasons before, so they have to start putting these characters into more outrageous situations.
Mhm.
And yeah, after the first 2 seasons of Weeds, that whole show went completely downhill from me. Ironically, same as Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Very, and ironically, the same person created both shows.
And this
it's like-
crap Bird Box isn't going to last that long either.
Wow, it'll be.
I've heard it's decent. I mean, it's kind of like a thriller, sort of like. I mean, I don't want to spoil it out there for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, but like a secret thing out there is killing people. That if you look at it, then you die or whatever.
Infested.
I don't know.
When are they going to stop with these shows?
Listen,
Never.
the only Bird Box that I'm interested in is the box that I get my chicken nuggets in from Chick-fil-A. That's
There
the
you
only
go.
Bird
I
Box
agree
I'm
with that.
interested in.
Popeyes.
I agree with my producer. I'm a Chick-fil-A guy. There was something I didn't agree with Chick-fil-A, and I made it known that I didn't approve of their stance against the LGBT.
Oh well,
Yeah.
it's one of the reasons that they're closed on Sundays is
Yeah.
they're predominantly they're owned by religious
Christians.
religious people, which is
yeah.
fine. They're completely, but yeah, I didn't agree with it either.
I-
But it's funny. I had a couple friends that also were not very happy about their decision at the time. But did that stop them from going to Chick-fil-A and getting some of those
No.
delicious
No.
sandwiches?
No,
Mm-mm.
because I said it. I was like, I'm not going to go to Chick-fil-A because I don't agree with that. I have lots of friends of that are different, and they have the right to be. And this is a free country, and it's America, and it's a beautiful thing. That's what makes it so great.
It is
You can be whatever you want to be, and do what you want to do.
to a point.
Support it or don't support it, but don't bash it, don't alienate it.
Nope. Now, something interesting about Chick-fil-A that I only learned last year. I always wondered why they put pickles on their chicken sandwiches. It was always very curious to me because I'd never really seen why
I don't
they
like
do
that either.
Well, do you know why they do it?
Why?
The secret to Chick-fil-A's breading around their chicken sandwiches is pickle juice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why it gets
Still
the flavor. So,
unacceptable for me to have a pickle in my chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I
well,
gotta
now
have
that
mayo.
we're gonna be rooming together, I can make for you the Chick-fil-A recipe because I know it
without the pickles though,
without the pickles on it. Yeah, but pickle juice is the main ingredient of the bread or for the breading. So even though there won't be pickles on it,
I put mayonnaise on my chicken sandwich.
there you go.
Yeah.
What's your feeling on horseradish?
No.
You
Nasty.
don't like horseradish?
No, nasty. Yeah.
No.
All right, well, we'll give you that one. I love horseradish personally. I'll eat that stuff straight out of the jar. Yeah.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
No,
That
thank you.
that violates the code. Just like putting mustard on a freaking burger. You do not put it on a burger.
What do you
Like
like
I
on
said,
your burgers? Just
I'm keeping
ketchup,
calm.
ketchup and onions.
I like just ketchup and cheese or ketchup, cheese, and bacon.
Okay.
That's it. When I go to Wendy's, I want a double stack. I do not want the damn mustard. I just want cheese, the burger, bacon.
Mhm.
Boom, you're done. Give it to me. That's it. It's free because the Bolts keep on winning, and Wendy's profit margin goes down the tubes because the Bolts keep on winning, and they have to keep on
Giving away free double
free
stacks.
burgers. Free burgers.
Now, what's your opinion on onions?
I don't like onions.
You don't like onions?
I can't have raw onions.
Oh man. Okay.
Nope.
So
It's a good thing I've got a mini fridge so I can keep the onions in my because I love onions. I'll
No
eat
onions.
like apples.
No onions.
No.
I've been eating peaches a lot lately, and I tell you what, it's causing a lot of flatulence.
Okay, then. Make sure we keep a book of matches around the house so anytime you decide
Burn it up, man.
to
Burn
let
it
loose, we just light a match.
Like
and
Seth Rollins,
cleanse the
man.
house.
Yeah. Like Seth Rollins.
Wow. Anyway, this show has devolved pretty quickly here in the
Yes,
last 20 minutes.
We've had
But
many subjects.
yeah, but we've got 2 minutes left here. So any final thoughts for the audience?
Let's go Bolts. Thank you everybody for watching.
That's it. That's it. He's just like, how many words is that?
Very few words. Let's go Bolts. I think that was like 7 or 8 words.
So,
Well, it's my turn. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. My friends and family and my Bolts lovers out there, diehards. We have the best team in the NHL. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Be proud of your team. Support your team.
Mhm.
Go out, buy your hockey tickets.
Mhm.
Go have do like we're doing. Go have a watch party. Raffle off some really cool lightning stuff. Engage with your Bolts family. Get along. Let 2019 be the year that we all get along.
That's right.
Again, if you're out there driving, drive with care. Look in your mirrors. Stop your texting when you're driving, and put on the damn turn signal before you turn.
Right. Now, who are they supposed to vote for?
What?
Who are they supposed to vote for? You said it like 50 million times earlier today. Who are we voting for? Braden Point. Braden Point.
Okay, I was going to let you do that.
Braden Point.
Yeah, there you go.
Braden Point.
10 times
Braden Point.
every day. 10 times. Braden Point, 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 and Braden Point.
Cool.
I think I said it more than 10. Oops.
That's pretty close. Let's give some final shout outs here. Susan K. Herring was watching, and Dan Harrijon just joined us.
Dan.
That's right. We are just closing out the
Let's
show.
go Bolts.
We've had a great time tonight. Yeah, again, just to recap, we're a little upset that the Lightning lost a game, but hey, you can't win them all.
It happens. It happens. It happened. That's it.
Yep.
Once.
But we're going to tighten it up. We're going to win tonight. What's
Absolutely.
your prediction for the score tonight?
Oh my goodness! I think we get at least 5 goals, so I can get my double stack again.
I'm gonna say 5-2.
He says 5-2. I say, I don't know, 5-1. Maybe they'll get a goal.
All right. Well,
Go Votes!
Come on.
we are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, broadcasting from the Snappers Grill and Comedy Club, WZIG 104.1 FM radio booth. We've had a lot of fun. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook and Twitter. And we will see you next week.
Good night, folks. Tune in next week. Next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
And that's how it's done.
I love my job.
I know. Isn't it so much fun?
I don't get paid for it, but I love my job.